Welcome to the TMC video series. In this video, we'll explore the basic setups of the workflows and approvals in Microsoft NAV 2017. To get started, use the search function in the top right corner of the NAV Role Center. Enter the word workflow. The search results list all of the various NAV windows that include workflow in their name. We want the second result, the workflows list. When the workflows window opens, we can see a list of the various workflows currently set up in the company. The controls in the ribbon would allow us to create a new workflow or use a pre-built workflow template as a starting point, or else we could copy an existing workflow. For now, let's drill into the sales order approval workflow. Within the sales order approval workflow, click on the View button in the ribbon bar. Now we can see the details of the sales order approval workflow. In the header, under the ribbon, we can see the code unit that's being called for this workflow, the description and category, and a checkbox to enable the workflow when it's ready. Below the header, we can see the workflow steps that are called in sequence to complete the approval. There are three basic components in the workflow steps. The when event, which is called under specified conditions, and then a specified response to the event. We'll look at each component in turn. While it might be possible to run an approval for every and all activities, it would not be practical. By their nature, certain tasks and activities need an approval process, while others will not. With NAV 2017, you have the flexibility to create and enable only those workflows that add value and reduce risk while streamlining other processes. These certain tasks and activities are the focus of the workflows. Pulling the default workflow events in NAV 2017, this list is used as the starting point to control which event this workflow will cover. This list covers it all: approvals, changes to records and transactions, documents sent to the OCR service, and much more. Use the filter and look for approvals to show the various tasks and activities that NAV 2017 can build workflows to handle. Approval is typically the final step in your workflow design. Not every transaction of a specific type may need to be approved. The condition filter allows for only a specified set of transactions to go through the approval process. Some AP transactions, for example, may not need any approval at all. Some AP invoices may then need a single approver, and some invoices may even require multiple approvers, based on where they originate, the value of the invoice, etc. Use the logic values in the event conditions to set those specific values. For every action, there is a specified response. If an approval is needed, place a restriction on the transaction and alert the approver via email. If the transaction is approved, alert the originator and remove the restriction. In some cases, the response selected for this step will launch another related activity. If event A is passed, then forward to the next step. Many of the responses include notifications as well. The final step will typically be to remove the restriction, allowing the restriction or activity to proceed. This illustrates both the various responses enabled for this step, as well as the full list of available responses. If, this, then, the three basic steps of a workflow in NAV 2017. In the next video, we'll walk through the use of workflows in an approval process. Thank you for watching.